What's up, Queen? Queen of the stream. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We are live back at number one, your original spot. My brother should be joining pretty shortly. Am I coming through loud and clear? Am I coming through loud and clear? My bear. We got Latrice in the building. Latrice in number one.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Well, number one, ain't she?
Yeah,
hey, what's up, baby? I see you. Hey, what's up? What's up? Happy Saturday evening. That what's up? Who low? Me?
My mic. Let me see. Can I increase it? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I hear you. That what's up? What's up, Latrice? Whoop whoop. I see you.
What about now? I just turned.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm loud and clear right now.
Yeah, I hear you. What's up? What's up? What's up, baby? I see you. Happy Saturday evening. You know what I'm talking about?
Happy Saturday. I hope you're enjoying your Saturday. We got a lot to talk about as always.
I knew it. You ready to do that? The queen.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3. The queen
of the stream. Okay. It's not
that's
too
right,
loud.
That's right.
I can turn it up higher. Do you want me to turn it up higher? Or
no, that's good like that. I hear you real good. That's good. That what's up.
Turn up a little bit higher. Okay.
No, I hear you good like that. That's good.
Okay, what about now? What about now?
You good. You good.
Okay. Hey, yeah, there you go, Bear. That's Latrice. So, man, you know, we got to always, I know you get a little lazy, but we got to promote our channel, man. Every time we come on,
what it is.
No,
it's all good. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I put it out there, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm part of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Show my brother love on here. Do what you like to do, you know? You know what I'm saying? Talk your shit, you feel me? And, you know,
I don't take myself too serious, man. I do this for fun.
I know, but see, this is the thing I like about you, though. You know what I'm saying? You keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You don't lie about your shit. You know what I'm saying? When you come on this live, when we come on this live, we come with good energy. You know what I'm saying? And we come up with love. You feel me? And we have people that come in the chat that, you know what I'm saying, give love back. You know, with the same energy. You feel me? You know, so that's why we get on, because you feel like you talking to a family member, even though they friends. But now friends, you can call them family than your own family. Now you call your friend family because your friend will be there for your own family. You know what I'm saying? What they say, blood thicker than water. There's more water than blood now. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, so that's why we get on here, because the fact that we have people like her, Latrice, been rocking with us for many years. You know what I'm saying? And nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Good vibes, good energy, and she cute too. Absolutely. She look good. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? I told him when I see him, I'm gonna kiss on her forehead.
And the reason why we get on, one of the main reasons why we get on, because y'all.
Yeah. They come in and we have a good conversation. As an adult, we don't play around. You know what I'm saying? We for real with our shit. You know what I'm talking about? We don't do that fake shit. You know what I'm talking about? We don't do none of that.
Latrice, it takes me hours.
I don't play around. I'm for real. My shit
with you. What's going on, Trouble Orange?
Hey, what's up, baby? I see you. That what's up? Come on in. You feel me?
But
let's get this shit started. When you talking about the party started.
Friday nights is when I spend a lot of my time doing my. I spend the whole week getting my articles, right? Getting my topics to talk about. But it takes me hours. Once I get all my articles, I put it in a folder, and then I have to upload it into the StreamYard. And I have to do my research, because unlike some Trump supporters believe, they say I do fake news, which I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
But I check myself.
You never do fake news. The shit that they be listening to, listen here. The shit that the Trump supporter listen to is fake news. You know what I'm saying? People, hold on, excuse me, cause y'all. The shit that the Trump supporter be listening to is fake. See, people don't want to hear the truth. See, remember now, it ain't about the truth no more. It's our lies. People gonna believe what they want to believe. That's why it's kind of like a waste of time arguing with a Trump supporter, because they gonna support this man regardless. You know what I'm talking about? They don't care, but they in their feelings with you. They don't care what this man about to destroy the country. You know what I'm saying? Let him, you know, but don't speak about it. Don't say nothing. But when Joe was in the White House, oh, they had a lot to say about him. And expect you to listen to it. And you know how you feel about it. And you voice your opinion about it, because we don't take sides. And on the sides we take is on the right side. We, you know, the truth side, not the lies. You know what I'm talking about? If Trump was in there doing what he's supposed to do, you think we'd be on here bashing this man like this? Hell to the no. Even though I don't like him, I didn't vote for him, but we still get this man credit. We can't get this man credit for shit he ain't doing. And we ain't gonna do it. And let me say this to his supporters that watching, you know what I'm saying, in the bushes, or try to come in, whatever. Listen, if you don't like what you're hearing, if you don't like Mean D, period, you can move on. You can go to another channel. You can mute this channel. You can do whatever you want. If you ain't participating in this chat with us, you know what I'm talking about? You can move on.
I think
move on. The show must go on without you. Give a shit about you.
Brian C is here. Brian,
yeah, I see him.
I have never seen so many supporters of a politician be so emotional.
Yeah,
like, literally,
it's crazy.
They take it personal, like you're talking about.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
I don't even know they exist, but you say something about them, they take it personal. Like,
yeah,
dare you? There's no politician walking this earth. Not Barack, not Biden, no politician or no human being. If you say something about them, I get mad. Like you take like it's a personal insult to me. But for some reason, for some of Trump supporters, when you criticize him, it's like you're talking about a family member, like you're talking about their God or something. How dare you say something about him? You know, because when Joe Biden was in office, the Trump supporters came at me, called him Sleepy Joe.
You didn't get mad.
I never got mad.
No, you get mad. You stood in there.
Yeah, I didn't.
You stood in that kitchen when they throwing that. Listen, you stood in that kitchen.
Boy, you can't say nothing bad about him.
You better tell it. When you stood in that kitchen when they were throwing flame at you, you did not.
I never did. Now, Brian said I got mad and they criticized Joe.
No. You were getting mad when they were lying on Joe. That's the difference between right and wrong. When they was in there, they were lying on that man. They were making up shit. That what made you mad. They were making it up. You know, some of the stuff they were saying was true.
No, they were coming in there just dismissing everything. My article, my information, my research center just fake news.
Yeah, they were saying fake news, but what I'm saying is they was in there making up, most of them making up shit of Joe Biden. They were making it up. That wouldn't make you mad, but no, coming in and speaking your truth not making me mad. What make me mad when you come in and lie. You see what I'm saying? Then it's a problem. Then we can debate now.
And then people was taking personal insults at me. We was being called names. And this and that personal. We got personally attacked from Trump supporters. Why do you not remember?
For no reason. For no reason.
Yeah, because we
for no reason.
There are people that turned on us.
Joe did for Trump.
That people call us names
for no reason.
Flagged down channels.
Joe did it all.
I never took it that serious.
But you know what? I'm like this. Once you make me mad, listen. Well, I'm like this. Once you make me mad, see, you showing yourself, and once you show me who you. Hold on, D.
We were suspended every other week.
Yeah, because people was doing it, and a lot of them was on that playroom doing it too. A lot of them bitches was on the playroom doing that shit too. You know what I'm saying? They were doing it. But let me tell you something. That's why things ain't. Listen,
right.
Listen. Right. That's why things ain't going away because.
Go ahead. I'm not talking about you, Brian.
That's why things ain't going away because they fucking with us. But let me tell you this here. Once you piss me off, first of all, when you show me who you is and you ain't a good person, what's up, Matt? What's up, bro? I ain't fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. Then when you listen, D, then when you try me, you see what I'm saying? Then I know it's a problem. It's not a problem with me, with you. It's a problem with you, with me. So we don't need to be friends. I don't need to have no conversation with you. I don't want you to apologize. See, this how motherfucker know. This how motherfucker. All right, look. This is what motherfucker know we for real. Once you piss me off, I don't go back and forth because I don't play that. I'd rather see you in your face and you talk that shit. I'm cutting you off. Once I cut you off, ain't no coming back. That's just me. That's on the real. You even a backstab me and come back and laugh in my face like it's all good. No, because once a backstab, always a backstab.
What's up, Will?
Remember that.
All the time.
What's up, Will? What's up, Will? God is good all the time. God is good. So, because I don't play that. I'm real.
No formed against you will prosper. Make the most of every opportunity in these evil days. Don't
That's right.
But understand what the Lord wants you to do.
Amen. That's right. God is good.
All right, I got so much stuff to talk about.
What's up?
All right. There is a new poll that's coming out. I'm starting to get a feeling that the Democrats are going. Thank you, Latrice.
What's up?
Starting to get it.
What's up? What's up?
Democrats that is looking pretty good for Pete Buttigieg. There was a new poll that came out, and he has 0 black support. But Pete Buttigieg is winning in the polls. But I mean, it's going to change. I mean, they haven't even started. We don't know who's going to get in it. But Pete Buttigieg is leading. And again, I like Pete Buttigieg. I don't think America's ready for his relationship. That's the only thing that's holding him back, is America's not ready for his relationship. If he was married to a woman, he would be a damn shoe-in. You know what? I will support him. I will support him over a Republican any day. I will support Buttigieg over a Republican any day. Look at Dark. What's up, Dark?
What's up, my security guard? What's up?
I'm just saying. Hey, Brian had to say I agree with you on that.
What's up? I see.
I hope I'm wrong, but I think legit elections are done. I just think that America's not ready for a gay relationship. It's not going. America is still homophobic. It's not going to happen. If Pete Buttigieg is going to be represent the Democratic Party, it's a wrap. Yeah. America won't vote for gay. No, it won't happen. So if it's JD Vance, get ready. We're gonna have JD Vance in there in 2028. If Pete Buttigieg is the nominee, we're gonna have JD Vance. Did y'all see that JD Vance is winning for the 2028 Republican nomination? I mean, he's blowing everybody out by 30 points. So JD Vance is leading to be Trump's predecessor. So,
hey, can Kamala run again, D? Can she run again?
Or Don Jr. Oh, yeah, Don Jr. I'm hearing that she's not going to run again.
Oh, she ain't going to do it again? Damn.
And look, Gavin Newsom, I'm glad he's doing this too, is suing Fox News for lying. Yeah. And I'm so glad he's doing it.
Yeah.
He's hoping that this stops them from lying so much.
Yeah.
Fox, Marco Rubio. No, JD Vance is leading. JD Vance is leading by 30 points. The next one in line is Marco Rubio. Number 1 is JD Vance. So in 2028, we're going to be looking at JD Vance. And JD Vance is going to run. So, but yeah, I hope that. Well, I doubt this going to stop Fox from lying.
Gonna lie. Remember they got sued before, D. Remember they got sued before.
And that's what exactly
with Tucker. What his name? Tucker was in there.
That's exactly what I was about to say. What they're going to do is say, well, they are propaganda. They're entertainment. The same thing. Kim Kardashian, Fox News said, "Bring it on." Right? They lied.
Move him up. Move you up, Orange. Cut that shit out.
They lied on Gavin Newsom. They lied on him.
Cut that out.
Right? So get ready. Trump suing out CBS. Isn't Trump suing CBS and 60 Minutes, and they paying him money? I don't know why, but get him, Gavin. Get him. Stand up and fight back.
They already get him. Yeah.
But you know what Fox gonna say? You know what Fox gonna say? Well, they're not really. They're just the same thing they did with Tucker. Well, we're not really news. We're just entertainment. Remember, that's the excuse they use for Tucker Carlson. And Tucker Carlson won because of that. Crazy people vote for a pedo, but gays too much. I know. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all. And and let me change. I want to change the subject to wow, yeah, absolutely. So I wonder what's up with the Democratic Party, man. They threw Jasmine Crockett under the bus, man.
Right.
They didn't make her the committee leadership for the Democrats in the House of Representatives. I mean, Jasmine Crockett. I mean, the
she don't want to stand up to Trump. She don't understand why. Come on, Democrats, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, y'all already a weak party.
The Democratic Party is weak.
And they calling y'all racist too. Come on, Democrats, step your game up with this shit now.
We need firecrackers like Jasmine Crockett, AOC.
Stand up to them motherfuckers, and she the one to do it. Come on now.
Made her the man. I just don't understand the Democratic Party, man.
Told you.
You need to get
trying to go hard for them and trying to argue, for them, but they do some bullshit. They something else, and we call them motherfuckers out.
That's why they suck. That's why I lean Democrat, but that's why they suck, because they throw good people on the bus, man. Look how they threw Joe Biden. They threw Joe Biden on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, Democratic Party really didn't get behind Kamala like they should, like the Republicans got behind Trump.
Joe did.
Democratic Party really didn't get behind Kamala.
Joe did.
Like Republicans got behind Trump. Man, he was never charged with that crime. Tell me where I can find an indictment. But he was found liable for sexual abuse. Right? He was found liable for sexual abuse. All right? Majority of politicians are secretly gay. They got, tell
you had to come on in with that issue. Tell on them. Call them out. Orange ain't coming in, ain't quiet on shit. He talking, boy. Ain't in it.
But they trying to say
that's on you.
Them's not loyal. Fact, they're never loyal. If you remember that they were not loyal to Obama. That was a lot of times
they wasn't
good against Obama on a lot of things and sided with the Republicans against Obama. That's one thing. The one thing Republicans got going for them,
they bag each other up. They help each other with it wrong.
They're way more unified.
They help each other out.
Right, Latrice. They're way more unified than the Democrats. You know what I'm saying? When Joe Biden won in 2020, you had Joe Manchin and Christian Sinema that was sabotaging his agenda. But look how Trump got his party in line. For the most part, they're in line. As corrupt as he is,
that's right.
Even though behind the scenes they can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear you.
I also want to talk about how MAGA is coming after Jasmine Crockett, because she pointed out with this whole birthright citizenship thing, controversy, she pointed out how Melania became a U.S. citizen by using the Einstein visa, which she did not qualify for. All she did was just trying to point out the hypocrisy. It wasn't a personal attack on Melania, and MAGA is all calling her names.
Wow.
She's crazy. No, she's not. If you think Jasmine Crockett is crazy, but not Trump, then I don't know what's going on with you, Brian. Jasmine Crockett is very intelligent, smart, articulate, and I love her energy. I love Jasmine Crockett's energy, and MAGA is calling this woman ghetto, trash. I mean, they call her every name in the book.
They can call her what they want to call her. We love her. The black people love her. We're going to bag her. Besides Brian, we're going to bag her. So she good. Keep speaking her truth. And she's beautiful too. So we're going to bag her. We got her.
MAGA is mad.
Brian look different, so, you excuse him. But go ahead.
But MAGA is mad at her because she's bringing up about Melania's citizenship.
So
she brought it up, right?
So
but she came
did Trump bring up about Obama?
Right.
Did Trump bring up about Obama?
Well, no. Look at how they attacked Michelle Obama.
And her too.
Michelle Obama,
all that.
They call Michelle Obama They call Michelle Obama a man. They still, matter of fact, MAGA attack her every day. Megyn Kelly just attacking Michelle Obama. So you can't say them about Melania.
Anybody stuff that.
Gonna get mad.
Say whatever you want to say.
Michelle Obama every day.
Say whatever you want to say. Fuck that. Fuck them.
No, that's not true, Dark. That is not true. That is not true. I would love for you to give me an example of how black people in general. But I mean, hate who? Black people largely don't hate anybody.
Nah, but each other. We hate each other. That's it. We hate each other.
Have not, as a group, has not done anything to any other race.
No, but hold up, to their own race. To their own race.
Towards any other group. As a group.
You gonna keep 100.
Talking about as a group.
This shit been going back from Dark when he was born, when his people was out there fucking around trying to do what they did to us. So Dark, we go way back with that, bro. You feel me? I know you don't want to admit it and you hate talking about it, but it's the truth. And they still trying to do this shit. But they better get together because it's not gonna work. Because we all, if you look at it, we all together now. We all mixed in together now. Ain't no turning back. Cut that shit out.
That's a great point, man. That is a great point. That's a great point, man.
Better tell it.
That is a great point Matt just made.
That's right.
Now, I do want to send a special RIP to Melissa Hortman and her husband. And even a dog was killed, was murdered. And my heart goes out.
Just evil, dog. Just evil.
Towards others because of their skin, because it's a racist fact.
You better tell it.
Black people can't hate or be racist. I'm asking you for an example, though. I'm not saying that.
Like Brian.
As a group, Brian, can you point out any moment in American history that black people as a group has done anything to any other group?
Brian is racist.
As a group.
Brian is. You look at that one.
I'm talking about as a group that discriminate. First of all, we have no power to discriminate against anybody.
There's no business in that. There's no business in that.
To discriminate against anybody.
He no business in that.
JNL's in the building.
Hey, what's up, bro? ATL, I see you. That's right. George is in here. That what's up?
You know what's heartbreaking about this whole thing about what happened to Melissa Hortman and her husband and her dog is that right-wing media totally ignore this. Yeah, facts. We hate each other more than any other
That's
group.
what I just said.
That is a great point you just brought up. Black people hate each other.
I said it too. We hate each other.
More than we hate any other group.
Yeah, we hate each other. That's fucked up, though.
Patrice, I'm glad you brought that up because I'm going to give you a perfect example of that. Yep. No one said black people can't hate. Racism is a system. There is no system.
That's right.
Fact.
You better tell it. You better tell it, bro. Fact, come on in with it, Matt. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Matt. That's what I'm trying to make. Exactly. Thank you, Matt. And Obama the divider. But how was he a divider, though, Dark? Dark, how was he a divider? Man, no one's talking to you. Stay in your lane, sir.
But no. We listen to Matt. Listen, Brian. And when you talking, if you telling the truth, we listen to the truth. Okay, you move on, move up. Dark, you getting ready to move yourself up too. Both of y'all get ready to move up.
Isn't it sad that Republicans and Trump himself have largely ignored this woman's passing and her husband? Nobody's really even talking about it. No right.
Slow down, dog. Told you we totally ignored evil, man. They evil. They evil. You better tell it.
Dark said up.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I like it that Dark. I like we need people like Dark and Brian to come back in and push back against us.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's good
for called debate. That's what you call debate. That's what you debate. That's debate. You know what I'm talking about?
We may not agree with Dark.
We don't want nobody to be on the same page if you write up, it's out there. If people on the same page, it's not going nowhere. It's not a debate. You got to get the people outside of that, like that Rat and Dark, whoever want to come in to push back off what you're saying. That's called debate. That's what we're talking about. You feel me?
I like that. I never take it personal.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody
tell it. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, right-wing media totally ignore their passing. It's a shame that Fox News, Newsmax totally ignore what happened to this woman and her husband and the other Democrat that was shot. That survived, thank God.
I just can't believe this rat coming in trying to argue with Matt. Why he trying to come in and argue with Matt?
And I want to say it's a shame that Republicans don't care because it's not happening to them.
They don't. But when they shot at Trump, everybody came together.
Yeah,
everybody came together. Come on,
I hate to say this, but I feel like some Republicans are happy that this happened.
I won't put it on pass.
I hate that. I'm not saying all, but I feel like some of them are happy that this happened to them to send a message because they hate the Democrats so much. They see Democrats as the enemy. Right, man. Right. They hate the Democrats. So I've never seen one political party hate the other to this magnitude, to where they're literally calling them scum, the enemy, the worst thing, that they are worse than foreign enemies, according to some in the Republican Party, and that's Trump. And no acknowledgement whatsoever coming from the right.
Yeah.
No acknowledgement, And what I want to say is that the president could have came out, expressed his condolences for these two that passed away.
Didn't do it.
But
didn't do it.
Totally ignored it. As a matter of fact,
didn't do it.
As a matter of fact, he attacked the Democrats again and called them persecuted.
See what I'm talking about?
He ignored their passing and their funeral, but he went after Democrats even more.
Just evil.
He falsely accused them of leaking classified information, which there is no proof that they leaked it. But he's saying the Democrats should be prosecuted. So he ignored them too, these two being murdered. All right. But he's lying more on the Democrats. No, he didn't. He did not release a statement. He said they asked him on the way out, leaving the White House. He said it was a shame, and that was it. That's because a reporter asked him. Trump has not released an official statement concerning their death. He has not. As a matter of fact, you're lying, Brian. As a matter of fact, they asked him on Air Force One, was he going to call Tim Walz? He said no. He wasn't going to call him. So you're lying, Brian. He did not release a statement. That's a big old lie. You know what I'm saying? So he don't care. He don't care. As a matter of fact, he's coming out throwing gasoline on it. You know what I'm saying? Which is jacked up. As a matter of fact, somebody called him out on this lie. He said the Democrats are the ones who leaked the information on the perfect flight to the nuclear sites in Iran. They should be prosecuted. Weird accusation considering the White House was bragging last week that they hadn't briefed the Democrats. The Democrats were left out of it. He's just blaming them. He's just blaming Democrats for no reason at all, with no proof, because he hates the Democrats so much. So you just lost two politicians that was killed. All right. He didn't even acknowledge it. All right. And now he's out here lying on the Democrats, saying they need to be prosecuted.
Told you what you're dealing with an evil man.
It's the same way. Same way they ignore these Capitol Police officers who got beat up by his supporters. Right-wing media don't even talk about them either, or the ones that lost their lives. Completely ignored. But I'll tell you, if they pass this big ugly bill,
that's exactly what it is.
Elon Musk is begging them not to pass that bill. He's begging them and it is. You know what? Elon Musk been telling the truth lately. I don't know what's gotten in him. Maybe he took some kind of truth serum or something. But Elon Musk been telling the truth lately. He told the truth about Trump being in the Epstein files. He told the truth about if he had never helped Trump wouldn't have got elected, which he's telling the truth about.
And he's right.
He's telling the truth that Trump needs to be impeached. And he's telling the truth. He's right. This bill is going to be political suicide for Republicans. Don't need a paternity test. That's his daddy. Brian lied just like his daddy.
There you go. Call that rat out. But see the thing about that rat, he want to come in and argue with. He want to argue with Matt. I don't know why he want to argue with Matt. That's what I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, if they pass that bill, it's rap. It's rap. And you know what though? You know what? Shame on the motherfuckers who wish for this man to be in there to do this. Shame on the motherfuckers who cover his shit up, won't talk about it like this rat. Shame on you. Shame on you, because you not with your country and you don't care nothing about the people. That's fucked up what he's doing. And you know God not pleased with that.
But Brian, listen to me. Listen to me. Why didn't he call a national press conference just like Joe Biden did, but somebody tried to take him out and call for an end to the violence? Why did he not do that? Why
and
did
Brian
he
know Joe did that
to call Tim Walz?
And then you do
it. Be gracious enough to call Tim Walz.
Matter of fact, he dissed him. He dissed him.
Right.
Wait a minute. He dissed the governor. He dissed that governor. That's governor he dissed, right? Talking about he's stupid. He called that man out his name.
Yeah, he called him stupid or dumb or something like that.
What kind of shit that is?
Yeah. How is that helping the situation? Then he's out here routinely lying on the Democrats, trying to gin up more hate towards Democrats for absolutely no reason at all. Republicans are mad at Zoran. Yeah, I'm going to get to him. But Elon Musk, you played yourself, man. You complain about this bill.
And he still fucked. He still fucked because he started this shit. They should never have them got in there. So yeah, he's the causing of it.
Right. Should have stayed with the Democrats. We wouldn't be online complaining about this bill if he had never got behind Maverick. So you played yourself, Elon. You should have never supported him.
Should never did.
Right? You should have never supported him. But he's right. It is political suicide. Because look at how unpopular that bill is. Elon Musk put this out there. Look how unpopular this bill is. That's why Trump is in a negative.
A lot of people
ratings are so low.
Dude, that's half of America that what he's trying to do, Medicaid
majority of
and all the other shit. That's half of America that he's trying to cut off. You don't do no shit like that, dog.
That's why in the midterms, it's gonna be a washout. Elon Musk is right. This is political suicide.
So let his stupid ass do it.
Probably one of the most unpopular bills ever. It's going to add $4 trillion, $5 trillion to the deficit. A lot of people are going to lose coverage. It's going to give a lot of money to the rich.
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of people.
And guess what else going to happen? A whole lot of people going to be pulling up at the White House. A whole lot of people going to be pulling up at the White House.
Very unpopular, Brian. Come on, bro.
You know what they're doing.
Right. And that's my concern, Matt, is that they know it's going to be a washout in 2026. They know it. So what I'm wondering is what is Trump going to do to try to rig that shit? Because right now he got absolute power. He damn near dictator.
That's fucked up. Pretty much say that. That's fucked up.
I support raising taxes on the rich, not raising taxes on the working class. Brian, I don't understand it. It doesn't benefit you. How does Brian? Why do y'all think like this? Why do y'all feel like giving rich people is better for everybody else when it's been proven not to be the case? Why? I don't understand. Why do you vote against your own self-interest? Why are you okay
what I just said
with kids going without meals, with elderly not getting benefits, only to give more to the rich who's
what I just said
record profits? That makes absolutely no sense.
Listen, D. What I just said earlier. You just wasting your time hollering at somebody that don't care. I don't want you to waste my time with Brian. Brian gonna think however he want. Even though he know you telling the truth, but Brian, they don't care. His supporter don't care. Okay?
It makes no sense.
No. One day they'll see it. They'll wake up. They never wake up. Let them stay asleep. But it's not our responsibility to wake him up. It's our responsibility to keep talking to the people like Latrice, Matt, and those that who want to listen. They understand, that who feel what we feel and what we see. You feel me? This clown and the others, there's nothing you can do. So you can preach to him till you turn blue. Brian still gonna bleed where he want to bleed. So I won't waste my time with him. I ain't mad at how you thinking who because he support Trump. I just don't like the lies and all the other shit that they're doing and they're covering up for him. That's what I don't like. But it's all good though. But we ain't gonna waste my time to be arguing with you. I'm not gonna do that.
Let me give you a.
I'm not gonna do that. That's that. No, fuck that.
Of how people
feel the way you want to feel, think how you want to think. That's on you, bro.
Let me give you a classic example. All right, this is how dumb. You know, I think it was Jasmine Crockett or somebody that called Trump voters dumb. And I'm not saying all of them are dumb, but let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Right. Let me give you an example. I really do feel that left-leaning voters are way more smarter than right-leaning voters. Let me give you an example, classic example. This is undisputed evidence of how dumb people on the right are. All right. Mitch McConnell came out and said, when they asked him about Medicaid cuts, we'll get over it. Oh, don't worry about it. They'll get over it. So he just, it's not a big deal. Nobody cares. Mitch McConnell is worth $30 million. All right. So he's not affected by any of this. All right. Mitch McConnell, there are millions who are already talking about leaving New York City because Democratic candidate says he's going to raise taxes. How that's going to, but people say that, but they don't. Yeah, I believe when I see it. I'll believe when I see it, Brian. Other than work, is that all you do is pay attention to politics? I play video games. I go to the gym, and I get my articles to talk about the shit out of Trump. Yeah, this is a hobby for me, Dark. I enjoy doing this. This is fun. You know what I'm saying? So I got other things I like to do. Gotta remember, I don't do this every day. Dark, you got content creators that go on every day and trashes Trump. I only do this on the weekend. NBA 2K and Madden. And I do play some Super Mario Bros. NBA 2K and Madden. Those are games I play. But I don't play online. So Mitch McConnell comes out basically just dismissing people's concerns about Medicaid cuts. Mitch McConnell is probably the worst I've seen. One of the worst Republicans I've seen. He is heartless, he's cold, and the man is evil. Right, Latrice. So Mitch McConnell has been reelected over and over and over again, even though this guy looks out for the rich. He don't care about working class citizens. And he's proven that time and time again. You remember back when COVID hit and they was trying to give everybody $2,000 stimulus check? Guess who's the only one that whined about it? Mitch McConnell. It's not even his money. But he couldn't stand to see people get $2,000. All right? It was Mitch McConnell, evil ass. Yeah, exactly, trouble oranges.
You better tell it.
It was Mitch McConnell that blocked it. For no other reason than I guess he wanted to see people suffer. There's no reason why Mitch McConnell would want to block 2,000. It wasn't even his money. All right? There were people getting put out of their homes. There are people that lost their jobs. And he had it lowered down. He didn't even want to give them nothing. I repeat, Mitch McConnell did not even want to give them nothing. All right? And they finally came up with $600, which wasn't nothing. But he stood in the way of that. All right?
Uh-huh.
It was so bad. Remember, they vandalized his house.
Uh-huh.
In the way. Right, man. Right. Okay, Brian trolling right now. All right. And you remember when he was up for re-election and a Democrat brought it up and said, you remember when you stopped people from getting stimulus money that they needed to keep them from getting evicted? And he started laughing. Mitch McConnell started laughing.
That's evil. That's evil.
Really dark. Yeah, he started laughing. I thought then that they were going to vote him out of office when he did that. When he started laughing. Great point, Latrice. Great point. And you remember when Obama got elected, right? You remember when Obama got elected?
He don't do that. Oh, my bad. Yes, he do, Latrice. But he just because I ain't trying to throw y'all. Look, hey, baby, you can tell you what Brian do. It's all about the truth or the right from wrong. He do know that. Brian very smart. It's the fact that coming out there, listen, when Dart had told that there, this all, what else he do besides talk about Trump. Dart, when we turn this shit off, we going about our business. But when you turn the local news on, the TV on, the cable on, that's all they talk about Trump. They talk about Trump. They talk about the bullshit that he trying to do. Dart and Brian, do you see the shit that he trying to do to the people? He literally trying to destroy the country, bro. How can you play the video game? How can you do anything knowing you got a psycho run this country? That's some scary shit. So but now, you know, we talking about make peace with this shit. No, they don't like get on here and talk about this shit. I don't like get on here and talk about this shit.
I do enjoy getting on here.
I'm just tired of the bull. I'm just tired, you know, the shit that go on that we see ain't no stopping in it. I want the shit to stop. And we'll start talking about it.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. But this is how people vote against their own interests. We must, well, most of us are a tragedy away from depending on the government. True. Mitch McConnell, one of the favorite senators because he took up for Clarence Thomas in the 90s when Mitch McConnell is, they call him the Grim Reaper. Brian, how can he be considered one of the great senators? And I defended Biden. Did I not? Hey, Matt, Dark is forgetting that I defended Joe Biden for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I talked about Trump, I talked about Joe Biden too. And now it's obvious that Joe Biden was a better president than Trump twice.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, exactly. He's corrupt. Clarence Thomas is one of the most corrupt Supreme Court justices ever. Clarence Thomas is corrupt as they come. Okay.
What the hell
let me put this. So when we was going through a recession,
you a man,
right? No, they call him the Grim Reaper too. Fact,
he
man.
Do like a turtle though.
But listen.
He ugly.
The number one thing, you remember the number one thing Mitch McConnell said he wanted to do? Make Obama a one-term president. He didn't care about people dealing with a recession. He didn't try to do anything to work with Obama to try to help the American citizens. He was concerned about playing political games to make Obama a one-term. So he don't give a damn about working people, the working class. He don't care. As a matter of fact, during that time, a lot of the reason why we ended up in a recession was because of the banks, and they needed a bailout. Mitch McConnell went to the banks and promised them that he was going to block any legislation that was going to hurt them. So Mitch McConnell's been up for the rich. He's not fighting for the working class people or the poor. He don't care. And look at this. Look at this. And they keep voting for him. Ohio and Kentucky ranked one of the worst states in America to live in. One of the worst. All right. Kentucky ranks the worst state to live in. All right. Their economy is 42nd, but yet they keep re-electing him. Who want to look out for the rich? Tell me how that make any sense. How Mitch McConnell evil ass keep
is they gonna let that ugly thing go on? But is that ugly thing? Look, is that ugly thing is gonna retire? He gonna let that ugly thing sit down and send him back to Connecticut? That's where he from, Connecticut.
Right.
Where he from?
This man, how you went to?
He from Connecticut.
And Brian in here trying to say he is one of the great politicians. Look at his state. His state is they rank at the bottom in everything. In everything. Look at that. The economy is trash.
Yeah.
And he just
fucked up.
And he just looking out for the rich. And here's my thing, man. I'm going to tell you, I support folks who are disabled, elderly, children getting Medicaid and Medicare and government benefits, not able-bodied. But why are you, Brian? What we're trying to tell you is that the elderly, children, they are going to be the ones, and the disabled are going to be affected by this. Why are you not getting that? Did you not see that on Capitol Hill that they zip-tied a bunch of disabled people who was up protesting, begging them to cut that bill? Did Brian not see that image of them zip-tying disabled people? Why are they there, Brian? They're not going to be affected by it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I try to tell. That's what we trying to tell Brian, not Brian, that rat. We talking about Dark. See what I'm talking about, Dark? We just seen this shit on TV. And it's heartbreaking, Brian. I'm Dark. It's heartbreaking to see this shit, bro.
When the midterms come up, the Democrats got so much ammunition to use against Republicans. Look at this. This should be a commercial. Now, you could have escorted them out, but you zip-tied them. I mean, really, you that damn dirty. You're going to zip-tie disabled people like that.
That's heartbreaking.
To make a commercial out of this shit.
Fuck out of here.
Democrat, I would be, there's so much.
And why we not talking about it? Yeah, you're going to keep talking about them retarded ass, sick ass, evil ass, dirt ass, need to be stoned to hell people.
This is just sad. This just shows y'all cold-hearted.
Yeah.
Just cold-hearted shit. That's fucked up. It's fucked up, bro.
And that's what gets me when his supporters, you know, looking the other way. Don't see this shit. Don't see what we see. And not concerned, but get mad when you bring it up. But yet CNN talking about it. We come seeing this shit. You ain't mad at them. You ain't fussing at them. Look, they keep talking. Keep talking, bro.
Yeah. Let me.
I'm tired of this shit.
Let me keep the train going because I
want
to talk
about
this. And you brought up about self-hate. Right, man. Right. Yeah, it was trouble, orange. Just saying.
Yeah.
It was sad to see them do that. They could at least just escorted them out the building, but you zip tied them.
Evil.
In front of the world and rolled them out like that.
Evil.
That's cold shit, man.
And you see why we ain't mad and we ain't supposed to get mad. Get the fuck out of here.
Brian, they could. All I'm saying is they didn't have to zip tie them. All right. And look, a lot of those Capitol Police officers resigned. That's a lie, Brian. That's another lie you're telling. A lot of those Capitol Police officers got beat up from Trump supporters resigned because they were traumatized by that. So and then some of those Capitol Police officers supported Trump. Those were the ones that were letting the Capitol rioters in. All right. You had some that was there standing up against those rioters. You had some that were Trump supporters. All right. So not all those Capitol Police officers were not Trump supporters. So yeah, but majority of the ones that got beat up on January 6th resigned. So they're not the same ones, bro. What you talking about? Yeah, there was a lot of them that resigned. And I'll tell you, some of them right here resigned right here. I know they resigned and a bunch of other ones resigned. All right. I just showed you some right there. Right there. But he don't care because Brian knows it's not a good look for his party. All right. And and Latrice brought up about self-hate. Let me show you a classic example of self-hate. All right. And this is why I cannot stand black Republicans. I cannot stand them. I cannot stand black Republicans. Look at this shit here, bro. You know, I don't know what's wrong with them. You know, I know back during slavery, we had sellouts.
We did.
We turn on their own race.
And to the day we still got them. And to the day we still got them. We still got them. We still got them. Ain't nothing changed.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing changed.
Anthony's going to be charged for the murder of this young man here. Now, I said before, let's wait till the evidence come out. Let's wait till the evidence come out. Let's wait. It's not a good look, Brian. It's not a good look for them to take the zip tie like that. And you know it's not a good look. All right? If anything, it's going to reflect bad on Republicans, Brian. It's going to make them look cold-hearted. All right? That they would do that to disabled people. All right? So that's going to hurt your party. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to try to make it about the Capitol Hill police officers, that's going to hurt your party, bro. It was a bad look for your party. No, you're trying to distract from the way it's going to make your party look. It's going to, if Jesus came back to planet Earth, you think he would be endorsing the Republican Party from seeing the shit they're doing to the poor and giving to the rich? That's the Republican Party. Take from the poor and give to the rich.
That's it.
That is the Republican Party is not the party of Jesus. And they try to make themselves so the godly party.
And they're not the party for the people either. They're not the party for the people either.
The Christian right.
I would never vote for them if I would vote. I would never like the Republicans.
Give money to the rich.
Kiss my ass.
They I think you're whining. It was insensitive and shitty move to do that. Facts. Republicans have no empathy.
Nah, you ain't here whining, bro.
Facts. But look, so Carmelo Anthony will be charged if Jesus came back today. When I be talking about the rich, he's coming to get his saints straight demonic.
You better tell it.
Carmelo Anthony
you
will
tell
be
the truth.
With
That's what it is.
All right. Now,
what it is.
I'm going to believe that it was self-defense. I'm going to believe that it was self-defense until I see evidence that contradicts that. I'm going to believe that it is self-defense. But if evidence comes out in court that Carmelo stabbed this guy unprovoked for no reason at all, then Carmelo Anthony go to jail. All right? I'm for the right. It doesn't matter about the But until then,
that's what I said.
Self-defense. All right? Right, Latrice, right. Absolutely, Latrice. and demons proclaiming they are so religious and do shit like that. Facts. Facts.
And we got a lot of them on this planet. We got a lot of them motherfuckers on this planet. So you got to be careful. That's why you got to have faith and believe in God all the way in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Because them demons is out to attack you.
But what I'm saying is let the evidence come out. Anyone who still support that party are the same. Yep.
You better tell it.
Let's let the evidence come out. All right. If it's like I said, if it comes out in court that Carmelo stabbed him for no reason at all, then Carmelo needs to go to jail.
Yeah, he need to go.
All right. But right now,
they come out and say that he was defending himself. He innocent. Leave that bro alone. The young man alone. Let him go and finish his career in college. His career in college, and let him go on. He just got caught up in the wrong place, the wrong time, and what it is, what it is. Leave him alone. Let the shit go.
Provoked or not, he brought a knife to school and murdered someone. All right, but bringing a knife mean he's guilty though?
Yeah, no.
School mean he's automatically guilty.
Unless you come in there to kill somebody. No, who knows?
Try again, Trump. Try again.
Keep trying, bro.
Try again.
Who knows the reason why he was bringing it? That dude right there probably ain't the only one probably picking on him. You see what I'm saying? People crazy now. Sometimes you want to look the other way and, you know what I'm saying, take the high road, but sometimes you got to stoop to that level. You got to stoop to that level sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? It's sad to say that, but you got these demons out here will push you to that level.
Yep. Right,
to defend yourself.
Right.
Fuck that.
Right. But let me finish, man. So to be fair, it could be policy to zip tie them like that. But it could be true too. But the optics is not a good look. The optics, it just makes them look cruel to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right, man. Right.
Yeah, that's it.
The dude who got stabbed, I'll carry too. That's true.
That's true. Right. That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Will come out in
you
court.
never know what's going on with in that situation.
But
why you have to carry that knife?
But when I talk about the self-hate, is that Black Republicans are already coming out and condemning Carmelo Anthony. You know, the normal. This guy right here is a Black conservative. He's already condemning Carmelo Anthony and Black people. Not only are they condemning Carmelo Anthony, but they're throwing other Black people on the bus too. Right.
There you go. That's what we do. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let them know.
Right.
To my respect.
Right.
To get that respect back in a good way.
So these Black Republicans not only are condemning Carmelo Anthony before all the evidence have come out, but they're condemning Black people for supporting Carmelo Anthony. All right, and these guys are Brandon Tatum, straight shucking and jiving, Uncle Tom sellout, Sambo Coon. All right, he is a straight up. I just think he just hates us in the middle. I don't know who the word between.
Hey, what you trying to call him?
Uncle Tom
straight up. You say you're straight up. He's a straight up coon.
Straight sell out coon.
I mean, he's bad with it.
I mean, this joker just hate his own race. I just never seen somebody just hate their own race like this. I've never seen it. No other group got people like this.
Oh no, D, we see it. D, we see it. We see it. We see it. Ain't no surprising in it. That's why as a Black race, we're gonna never get nowhere because it's too much hate. Too much hate. That's all what we are all about. It's hate on each other.
Right.
We'll fight each other. We'll do all they can to keep your own kind down. Right. That's why I don't fool with some of them or a lot of them. Your own could be your worst enemy. I'm talking about Black people.
Yeah, but look at this.
And it's sad to say that.
The same Black conservative that's coming after Carmelo and actively already convicted him, defended Daniel Penny and Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
That's the same Black Republicans that's condemning Carmelo Anthony before we get all the evidence defended Daniel Perry and Kyle Rittenhouse. And the reason why I came out against both of these two at the top is not because they're white, was because Jordan Neely, the guy that Daniel Penny choked out, did not break a law. He did not break a law and did not harm anybody. He was just acting crazy on that subway. And he supposedly feared for his life and choked him to death. And he had the man under restraint. He didn't have to kill him. That's why
he had to do it.
Penny should have went to jail for that. If you look at the video, the man had him overpowered. He was in a dominant position. Jordan Neely was not a threat. He didn't have to kill him. All right? He didn't have to kill him. And he got away with that. And they defended him. Brandon Tatum and these other black conservatives defended Daniel Penny. All right? Kyle Rittenhouse was on tape saying he wanted to kill Black Lives Matter protesters, got a gun, and had somebody drive him to a damn riot so he can be in a position to kill Black Lives Matter. And he was waving a gun at him and pretending to shoot some of them before he actually killed some. So neither one of these two guys at the top are heroes. Right, man. Right.
Well, he their hero. He's not ours.
Right.
He their hero. He's not ours.
Right.
So fuck that. If the Negro want to call it what they want to call them, that's on them and him and them. But we call it coon, we call it sellouts, and fuck that.
But already condemning Carmelo Anthony before all the evidence.
But yeah, this young man sitting at the bottom here, was bullying, getting bullied. Yeah, for getting bullied. And no one that stood up for that brother when they was in his college dome picking at him. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't know the whole facts, the whole truth. But some had to give him, because he looked like he type to stay to himself, like he quiet. So I don't see him out there like that.
They say the guy he stabbed is way bigger than him. And Carmelo Anthony is a small guy compared to the guy he stabbed. The guy he stabbed is much bigger and stronger.
Do he look like a thug, D?
No, he doesn't. He come from his family has money.
Oh, well, the background, right?
Right.
So what we talking now? How we talking about this now?
Evidence. I'm just saying, I'm pointing out how the sellouts already coming out against Carmelo Anthony, but defended these two. And I
but D, they're not a part of us. They're not part of our race anyway. So excuse that. They're not a part of our race. So it's called what it is. They're not a part of our race. So excuse that. Move on. So we're just gonna wait to see if the young man walk out, sad that had to happen to him. He got to wear that on his shoulder for the rest of his life. He's a murderer, regardless if he's right or wrong. But he got to wear that. He got to wear that murder on his on his life. He got to wear that boy on his life into his time. You know what I'm saying? Bad enough.
Right.
He killed somebody. You know what I'm saying?
And why you know what? I don't know much about this Zoran Mamdani guy, but Latrice, I'm not judging anyone. I know someone like Mac is not a believer. I pray that he will one day, but the Bible says he can judge the people who in the church. Matt, whether he believes, he's an agnostic, but Brian cares more for the poor and the underprivileged and the hungry more than Republicans who claim to be Christians. Matt defends the downtrodden and the poor and the hungry. Mm-hmm. And Brian kind of defends the ones that's taken from the poor. Matt is defending taking things from the poor and giving it to the rich.
You just calling it what you see. You just calling it what you see, D. Yeah. You just calling it what you see.
Defending taking from the poor and giving it to the rich while saying Matt is not a Christian, even though Matt is defending the poor and the downtrodden.
And Brian is a Christian. See the difference?
It's crazy. That's crazy. Matt,
even though the world we're living in, bro.
Matt, even though Matt
in this world,
sound more
got them all in there with us. Crazy people, evil, stinking, ugly people in this world with us.
Matt sound more like a Christian than these so-called Republicans.
Yeah, he do. He do. He do. I give Matt that. He do.
Yeah, he does.
He do. That's what I'm talking about. Give that man credit. Give him credit.
Right. Right, man. Right. Well, you do attack Matt a lot, and Matt do defend the poor. While you
was attacking him early.
You defend taking from the poor and giving to the rich. You try to justify it, Brian.
Yeah.
You try to make excuses for what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's what Republicans are doing.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Giving to the rich.
I am shocked, Brian.
Programs like cancer research, like SNAP, like things that benefit the elderly and the poor, and giving money to the rich who don't deserve.
Brian, no, brother.
You are defending that.
Yeah.
Are you not defending that, Brian? You are justifying them doing it.
We not mad with Brian because he's a Republican and he was a Trump supporter. I'm mad with Brian because he looking the other way. He looking the other way of the bullshit that his party. Well, we pissed off about the fact with Brian that he looking the other way about his party. You know what I'm saying? Bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? What they doing? How they sticking to people, poor people. And Brian see this and ain't mad about it, but mad with you for calling them out. So that's why I'm mad at Brian about it, because Brian. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't mad because you're a Trump supporter. I don't give a damn about that.
I'm not.
I don't give a damn about you, Republicans. I don't give a shit about that. But what your party and your president is doing is wrong, Brian, and you know it.
Let me read to you what the new Pope said, and I think it was a shot at Republicans. Let me, and it applies to what's going on right now. The new Pope. Let me add this because I want to read to you what he said about what's going on now. All right, here it is, uploading now. And it applies to what's going on right now. The new Pope said, here's what he said. He said, you cannot follow both Christ and the cruelty of kings. A leader who mocks the weak, exalts himself, and preys on the innocent is not sent by God.
God is good.
He is sent to test you. And many are failing. Let me repeat that again. You cannot follow both Christ and the cruelty of kings. A leader who mocks the weak, exalts himself, and preys on the innocent is not sent by God. He is sent to you. And many are failing.
Amen. He's right.
Right, man. Right, Latrice. Yeah. The one thing I do want to touch on before I get off of here is that we got hurricane season coming up.
Wow. Just pray for my people.
I believe they like to see poor people depend. No, they don't. That's not true. That's not true at all. The Democrats trying to help. We're going to always have poor people. We're going to always have underprivileged, poor people in the world. The Democrats' policy benefit the working class and the poor, while the Republican policy benefit the rich. Is that not true or not? That's why I lean Democrat, because Democrats are for the working class, which is what we are in, Brian, and the poor. All right? While the rich feel like the more money you give to the rich, the better our lives will be, which is not true. Which is not true. We've done this time and time again, and the money does not trickle down to the working class and the poor. It does not happen. All they do is go out and buy more yachts and mansions. That money don't trickle down to us.
They don't worry about the people. But see, this one thing they forgot. They cannot take that with them when they die. They forgot about that, right? Where that shit gonna go when they leave here? They can't take that with them. They can't take that to God house. Before he send him, listen. Before he send him, before he send him to hell, he's not gonna be what?
What you just said. You can't take it with you.
No. So why do all that? Just to be ugly, boy. When you tell you something, when you leave him over your house and see the real king in your face, how you gonna explain to him what you did? And he already know what you did. You ain't gonna listen. You're not gonna lie to God. God already knows the truth. So you want to go ahead and try to tell the truth now. But when your time is up, you have to meet the real king. of all kings, what are you gonna tell him?
And that's a good point you just brought up, because about what I was saying about Mitch McConnell being evil, and it seemed like he just want to see people suffer. Mitch McConnell is old as shit. All right, he's old. So why you're not? He's rich. Why are you still being evil when? I mean, he's so old now. He's freezing up,
and he don't even know when his time. He don't know when his time. He don't know when his time. It's crazy.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. What about your soul? We're only here for a short period of time.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. Will be good with God.
That's right.
Screwing people over.
You better get it right.
He's set for life. Trump is set for life. These guys are old and they are rich for life. And why would you do evil things in this world and suffer for eternity? Trump is getting all this money. He's 79 years old. Who knows how many years Trump got left? Any of us, really. But these guys are old and doing all this evil and wicked shit in the world. They act like they're never going to die. At some point, we all got to go. I would be more concerned with my relationship with God.
So, with God. That's it. That's it. That's it. Fuck everything there, because remember you said last night that this shit. Listen, what you said last night, this shit, the house, the cars, and the money, all that fake. It's not real. It's not real. You feel me? That's not real. In God, this is nothing but a test. It's a test to see your faith. And a lot of people, it's disappointing God. It's disappointing them because you ain't doing right.
Right.
And I'm not saying I'm an angel myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get myself right. You feel me? And I'm not trying to judge Brian. Hold on, D. Excuse me, y'all. I'm not trying to judge no Brian, nobody, about their belief or who they believe in or what's going on with them, with God. He got to deal with that with God himself. I'm talking about me, myself. I'm trying to get right. You feel me? Because I don't want my soul to go no other place but with God.
Jesus Christ, Brian. I put my hope and faith in my Almighty God.
That's right.
And my Lord.
That's right. There you go. Because I'm telling you, y'all gonna regret that shit. Gonna regret it. At the long run, you're gonna regret it.
Yep, right, man. Yep. And what I don't understand is these guys are in their 70s and 80s. I would be trying to get my soul right with God instead of causing so much destruction and evil in this world. You gotta go. You gotta go. And I believe you're going to go to one or two places. Yeah. And all the wealth that
Trump, up or down.
And
I'm trying to go up.
Putin is doing in this world.
Appreciate it, baby.
Trump
sometimes I can feel it. You feel me? Oh, don't get me started. You know what I'm talking about?
That yahoos can't take his money with them. I mean, I would rather try to get my relationship with God right and try to help as many people as possible rather than take from people and try to make people's lives harder. They just tell you they don't believe in God. For them out here doing this kind of wickedness that they're doing now, they don't have no faith in God at all.
That's right.
Especially if I'm a billionaire. I don't even have to be a billionaire. I would be trying to help people instead of just trying to
all you can.
More devastation in the world. Yeah, I just don't see how you can support a guy like Trump. I just don't understand that, Brian. It makes absolutely no sense why any Christian would back Trump. As corrupt as he is, as evil as he is. He's an evil man. Trump is a very evil man. And I don't see how you can't see that. The man has no
everybody see that.
He don't care about the working class, the poor, or nothing. His policies cater to the rich and not the poor. And he got ICE on the loose, snatching people up.
For no reason. For no reason. For no reason. That's being spiteful, being evil.
Demonizing his political opponents.
Don't care. Too late.
He's an evil. I don't understand.
He is.
Brian is a Christian man. He's a poor man who's corrupt and evil. He's evil.
Better get it right. They better get it right. That's all I'm saying. But look, I'm out. God is good. Hey, Latrice, Matt, my bro, that evil Brian, Will, Dark, Orange. That's right. Trump Orange. and JNL, and all my other people that's sitting back watching. What's up? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Continue watching, continue supporting.
Hey, I gotta talk about
to the channel.
Hold on, before I'm gonna let you finish. Let me tell them we'll talk about tomorrow. I gotta talk about this whole thing with this Iran and obliteration shit. Deported fathers, Marines, elderly cancer. Yeah, man. It's just sad. So that's my question. Why did Democrats support a party that kills God's creation? God doesn't use perfect people. I still believe that God can touch Donald Trump's heart. No, you're talking about kill God's creation. No, they want to give the woman the right to make that decision, not trying to kill babies. All right? I believe that the government should not be telling a woman what to do with her body. All right?
That's right.
So why are you trying to make the Democrats out to be baby killers? I'm not going after your faith. Yeah.
But anyway, keep it gangster, keep it truthful, keep the faith, keep believing in God. I'm telling you, don't bag out. Don't bag out. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the love, dog. Don't bag out from God and Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Do not praise nobody but God. Love, honor God, have faith in God. I'm out this bell. See y'all tomorrow, Lord willing. I appreciate the love, y'all. You know, coming in, Latrice, you know, you the queen, and send a shout out, Miss Notch. You know what I'm saying? She ain't in, but if she watching, it's all love. Hopefully see her, you know, back in, whatever time she called. It's all love, baby. Feel me? It's all love. It's all good. Happy Saturday night.
I gotta get to this whole thing.
I'm out. Peace. Good show, bro. Good show.
Thank you.
I'm out.
But tomorrow, if y'all got the time, right. They're giving women the authority to make their own decisions over their own bodies. It's not killing babies. Right. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a damn. When the child is born, what does your party do to help them, Brian? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right. But tomorrow, if y'all got the time, I want to talk about this whole thing with Trump lying about obliterating Iran's nuclear facilities. I got to talk about that. And then I got to talk about the Supreme Court. I'm going to really trash that Supreme Court. That Supreme Court is garbage. I'm talking about the MAGA wing of that Supreme Court is garbage. They are garbage. That Supreme Court needs to be not the liberal justice. I'm talking about the six that keep giving Trump a free pass on everything. We need to figure out a way to deal with a corrupt Supreme Court. They keep rubber stamping everything this man corruption. All right, thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, our party do you. Okay, Brian, whatever. They do nothing. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Whatever you say, Brian. All right. Right, Latrice, right. Yeah. All right, whatever Brian say. Whatever he says. Right. But yes, if y'all got the time tomorrow, I'm going to roast that Supreme Court. That it is, man. I am going to roast that Supreme Court. All right? That Supreme Court, that MAGA Supreme Court is garbage. Straight garbage. All right? If y'all got the time, thank y'all for coming through. If you got an hour and 10 minutes to spend with us tomorrow, so is hatred. Man, we'll continue tomorrow if y'all got the time, all right? Same time, same place. We had a great discussion. It's all love, never personal. Until then, everybody be safe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Till then, peace.